Hello Internet, Hewlett here with another Burn and Learn, and it's Sunday, another weird Sunday Burn and Learn, although it wasn't really a learn, it was more of a, kind of like a burn and earn today, kind of a weird thing. Anyways, we had my son, who is like fantastic, but is a grave disappointment to me because he's a jock. That's so not true. I love him. I'm so proud of him. But he swims, and he swims well in a competitive way, which is so foreign and bizarre to me. And he places and things. Anyway, so we had to do swim meets Saturday and Sunday, and as I say, I was so proud, and Jane's screaming away, and I'm screaming away. It's kind of neat, but I mean, I see how people get into it, but it was just so funny that it's like, my son is like sporty. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, this is a Burn and Learn, and this is my bid to remain alive and fit long enough to raise my amazing swimming son, and to enjoy the twilight years with my brilliant, beautiful wife, Jane. I hate exercise. It is so boring. So I like to learn something while I'm doing it, then I like to share what I've learned with you in the sweatiest way possible. Et voila. C'est moi, sweaty. Anyways, that was the worst French ever. Frenglish. So as I say, not really a burn and learn today, although the first part was a learn. On Tuesday, I want to bring in all of the robots and have them do some stuff for the kids. This is the Easy Robots. And Easy Robot are fantastic because there are so many tutorials. Like, you go online, there's just a billion different videos walk you through every stage of this process. But the kids, they loved putting together the robot. They hated doing the wiring. It was just too fiddly and they did not have the patience for that. So, of course, I did it all. And now I'm going to bring them in. I'm going to throw some tablets at them. I'm going to get them to do some programming because I think once they've got them up and running and they can see what they can do, I'm pretty sure that's gonna capture their attention pretty quickly. So I had to look up this client mode or whatever it's called that allows you to sort of connect each one of these robots to your network as if it was like an iPhone or something, and then you can control them together. So I kind of want to do some synchronous stuff with them. So we'll see how and if I can get that working tomorrow before Tuesday. And then Tuesday, actually, I have to deliver a little pitch thing, a little sort of breakdown for how I'd like our show to work, and the little sort of pitch line for it. So I'm kind of excited to do that. So it's going to be a nice big Tech Terrors week. Oh, and by the way, if people are interested in what's happening with Tech Terrors, go to techterrors.com. I do like a little blog thing for the family, but I sort of keep names out of it and stuff. or I keep names very general. So it's I feel like it's okay to be open to everybody, and so you can sort of keep a track of what I'm doing. It's very, again, I'm by no means exhaustive. It's meandering as always, as am I. And but it's just kind of fun. Keeps you a sense of what we're doing with this Tech Terror stuff, what I'd like to do with it. So, and the other thing I have going is Monday, I am starting a podcast with my friend Emily from Easy Robot. She's big into the STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math teaching. She teaches at university. She works at Easy Robot, and we were just talking about this stuff, and we just thought it would be kind of fun to have a little podcast that talks about her, sort of the educational angle on this stuff, and my certainly not teaching my sort of inspirational side, where basically I'm just trying to I feel like if you're curious and excited about stuff, it's kind of contagious. So I'm hoping a little sort of contagious curiosity type thing going on there. And so I want us to talk about what we're doing and what she's doing and get her perspective on things, and hopefully get other people's perspectives and ideas so that I can basically steal great ideas and use them for my Tech Terrors kids, and maybe do some videos and stuff. So anyways, that's the idea behind that. I think we'll do that Monday. I don't know whether we'll do like a live broadcast yet, because I'm just not sure I've got it together enough to do that yet. I'd like it eventually to be a live kind of thing, maybe even do it on Twitch, I don't know. But the plan is to certainly record something tomorrow night, which I'm really looking forward to. And then the last thing, I guess, is this is what I spent most of my burn and earn doing, which is, okay, so when I get given a lot of scripts, I don't read very many of them because I can't, for the most part. You can't read unsolicited scripts because if you suddenly then go and write a script that's similar to that, you're going to get sued and all that stuff. So I just don't read unsolicited scripts. However, when a friend who you know very well obviously sends you a script, you feel quite obligated to read it. And there's always a horrible feeling of like, what if it's terrible? What if you've just been handed the most irritatingly bad, dragging on script? And so a friend of ours just gave me the script to read and said, oh, there's this part there I want you to look at. And it's like, oh, God, okay, all right, I better read it. Because let's face it, scripts aren't meant to be read. They're meant to be filmed. You know what I mean? So anyways, a huge relief, better than a relief. The film is great. Like, I really enjoyed it. It's a fun genre, silly, weirdly poignant kind of, oh, it's just, it was lovely. It was great. So I'm so excited about that. I'm so happy to be able to get back to him and say, I'm so sorry I'm a jerk for not reading it until now, but it's great, and I can't wait to see what he's doing with it. So, and it's always really fun. The great thing about being sort of my age and having done so much damn acting is that people will every so often sort of go like, oh, we wrote this for you. And it's always just really neat to see what they come up for you. Never, ever flattering, but always fun. So that said, you know, I write stuff for myself. I don't exactly write flattering stuff for myself either. So anyways, such a relief, such a pleasure to read, and I can't wait to make it, honestly. That'd be kind of fun. So there you have it. Last up, I guess, is that it is Oscar night tonight, and who cares? I gotta say, I'm thrilled that I'm like to bits that Guillermo won last year with Shape of Water. I love that I know a few people who are up for things and that they do get nominated or they win or whatever. I mean, like, I'm so thrilled when anybody I know or like is up for these things. I'm thrilled for them, but I just don't believe in it. I don't know how you could possibly say this is the best movie of this year. You know, even when they narrow it down to like, you know, best musical or best, it just seems so weird and random and political. And I just like, oh, the best actor of this year is so-and-so. It's like, what, you nuts? Like, there's a million people and a million performances I've seen that aren't even on the radar for Oscars. And they're like brilliant performances. Sometimes in bad movies, sometimes in good movies, whatever. I mean, like, it's just impossible to say. So, I've got to say, I used to watch these things, and I can't do it anymore. It just drives me crazy. Anyway, so, and as it turns out, Toronto Defiant, my favorite Overwatch team, and Bratlett's, well, mainly it's Bratlett's favorite Overwatch team, so I get to watch it too, is on tonight. They're playing tonight. So instead of watching the Oscars, we will be tucked in the basement cozily eating pizza and watching the Overwatch League, and probably playing a bit as well, I imagine, because you can't watch, it's hard to watch that game for long without going like, I got to get on there and do some Zenyatta or whatever, you know. Overwatch, I'm really enjoying that game. Baz has really pushed me to get a little better at it, so I'm not quite so cringy. So that's the plan for tonight. So enjoy whatever you're up to tonight, and until we geek again, sweaty or not, cheerio!